What's up, everybody? We got a great episode for you today. We're going to talk about Medicaid fraud and the history of Medicaid fraud. You could see me on the road. Check it out. I will be in Connecticut this weekend. I will be in Austin the weekend after that. And then I will be in West Nyack, New York at Levity Live the weekend after that. Then San Francisco after that.
Wow, you got a lot of nice dates coming up. I just went to Levity Live, West Nyack Mall, just walking around. And let me tell you something. You know who you're going to have a lot of in the crowd? Hasidic Jews. They're in there.
They're in there.
You could come see me New Year's Eve. I'm in Red Bank, New Jersey at the Count Basie Theater. If you're looking for New Year's Eve plans, I got 2 shows, Count Basie Theater, ChristyComedy.com or HistoryIsBack.com. Enjoy this episode about Medicaid fraud. And let me just give you a little bit of friendly advice. If you're a Somalian, you might want to skip this one.
What's up, everybody? You're tuning in right now to another episode of History Hyenas with 2 guys who have a lot of experience dealing with healthcare providers, dealing with people who need the benefits from the healthcare industry because they're either autistic or they're homeless, or a couple of social workers turned comedians.
It's what it is. I'm Chris Distefano. That's Yannis Pappas. Speaking of autism, you're wearing a Property of Town Bagel sweatshirt, so you are on the spectrum, my friend.
What do you think? You think it's okay for me to go to dating sites and have girls say you're only 5 foot? You think that's okay?
Oh, the bagel boy.
You're not my father. You're not my boss.
Yeah, you're not my father. And then he goes, you guys giving me cheeseburgers and no ketchup, no fucking pickles.
Do you want to step outside?
Yeah.
Would you like to step outside?
Yeah.
Remember that guy? I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
Oh, you didn't see the new clip of him?
Is he back out?
The bagel, what's his name?
The bagel boss guy.
Bagel boss guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to send you a cut at patreon.com/historyhyenas. We're going to go over this bagel boss clip that I saw. It's one of the funniest things you've ever seen because he got arrested for smoking weed and he's screaming when he gets let out of jail. You're going to love it because you got a Property Town Bagel sweatshirt on. You have a Cubs hat on. You had a lot of extra sodium on Thanksgiving. I can see it in your chin.
Yeah, I'm a little fatter.
But you're rugged handsome.
I dressed for very bad weather because I'm married into a Long Island family, and so all they do is really talk about the weather.
Sure.
And they just say that it's going to snow, be careful, there's ice out there. So I just dressed like I was going to be in a snowstorm, but there's no snowstorm. It's just a little bit of rain. They're scared of their own shadow out there on the island.
They're scared of their own shadow out there on the island. And speaking of snowstorms, we're gonna record one this Sunday at your house. We're gonna go right? Patreon.com?
Yeah, there's a lot to be scared out there.
Patreon.com.
I'm scared of Somalians right now.
Yeah, you're scared of Somalians. Look at me. We're scared of Somalians, and we're going to get into Medicaid fraud. And who's the biggest culprit is the Russians. They're stereotypes for a reason. The Russians commit Medicaid fraud big.
Yeah, and I'm scared of them, too. I'm scared of whoever does Medicaid fraud. I'm going to do this whole podcast as Long Island Larry. And I went to Huntington this week. Nobody was in the city. It was really crowded. It was, and then I'm going to go back to my house and spend about 4 to 6 months watching news there.
Yeah, News 12.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch News 12, and I'm going to watch Fox News, and I'm going to get MS-13 off my windows.
Yeah, get him out of here.
I'm Long Island Larry.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about Medicaid fraud today.
We're going to talk about it, but first, cuz we got to just get to, I just need your help today.
Yeah.
Because I got to be honest, I don't feel cute, and I need you to just tell me I'm cute.
Okay, here's the deal. You are cute again. When we first started doing this podcast, you looked like you'd been going through things.
Yeah.
You were too skinny. Yeah, and your features were too sharp, and the head was too big, and the body was too small. Now you're back to proportion.
Yeah,
this is what God has done to you.
Okay,
God likes it when you have a couple of. You're built for a couple of sweets.
Yeah.
But your numbers are not built for the sweets. So you're just constantly living in a seesaw of imbalance.
Yes.
Because you do look best when you eat a little bit, but then when you eat a little bit, your triglycerides shoot up to 300.
Yeah, it's what it is.
So you're just...
because
you very healthy looks odd.
Right.
You need to be where you are right now. You're built to be a big guy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if your line is built to live past 67.
It's just what it is.
I mean, everything in your genes is pulling you into let's climb a mountain. And when I mean mountain, it's like you like being at the bottom of the hill and you like a mountain to climb.
That's what it is.
And people who like mountains, rock climbers get hurt.
They get hurt, they die.
And sometimes they die up there and then you just leave the body there. But you're a kid who likes to mountain climb. You like to build the mountain and then you want to climb
it. So I took my weight this morning, and after Thanksgiving, where I ate a full pumpkin pie by myself and multiple helpings of all the other foods, I'm at 220. So maybe 220 is my weight.
Well, we're at the same weight.
We're at the same weight.
Yeah.
Now here's the
we could fight each other in a bout.
Yeah, for Skankfest.
And people, we could go to Skankfest, and people wouldn't think that that it was unfair. We're both fat.
I said, we should fight in Skankfest. We should fight Are You Garbage? I said, me and you should fist fight them, and then I'll try to punch Foley and see if his shorts fall down. Try to punch him in the stomach.
Because if we fought Are You Garbage, we could go to jail for manslaughter.
Yeah. You think we'd beat the shit out of it?
We would beat him to a pulp. We don't even need to know how to fight to do that. Because the kids smoke cigarettes, they eat Wawas. They're probably two of the most unhealthy podcasters on the planet.
What would happen is we'd be.
If Foley's alive when this episode airs, it's always going to be a miracle.
When we'd be rolling around, and the next thing you know, Foley just sticks one of his heaters in your eyes.
I mean, the kids just are still blowing. They're still doing cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, Foley at his weight doing cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Because
it's like laying on a nail bed being 400 pounds. Like, you're going to fall through the bed.
Now, cuz, let me just tell you something right now. I just came from Atlantic City yesterday. Yeah. There's a lot of fat people in Atlantic City. I was at the Hard Rock Live. You see a lot of fat people walking around there. But then I roasted the Jersey Shore, and their crowd is gorgeous. And the cast of the Jersey Shore, good kids. JWoww was probably the most fun. She was laughing, having a good time. Some of the other girls just weren't having a good time. They seemed mad at me.
Yeah.
But I did have a good time, and some of the jokes worked, and some of the jokes did not work.
We're going to talk about that on patreon.com/historyhyenas. That will be our bonus episode for the week.
We're going to go off.
We're going to talk about the Jersey Shore roast that Chrissy just did before you see it on television.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you the jokes.
Yeah. If you have parents over 60 or grandparents in their 70s and 80s, they can tell you on the TV guide when it's going to air.
When it's going to air.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, because I haven't seen you since Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? What did you do during a Greek Thanksgiving?
Oh, good. We don't eat turkey. We just get together with family. And
you do eat Turkish people?
We do eat Turkish people if they're available.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin did get into a little argument about politics.
Did you?
Which was fun.
Yeah. Were you called a...
No,
by the more conservative side of your family?
This was actually happened at my family's Thanksgiving with my relatives.
With the Greeks?
Yeah. So
interesting.
Well, my cousin is from Greece, and he's a big fan of Mamdani. So,
interesting. I thought most Greeks were conservative.
Usually they are.
Okay, so this is a weird one.
Yeah, but my family's not.
Right.
And so we just talked a little bit about Mamdani. It wasn't like an argument like I was saying I'm against Mamdani and he was going I'm for Mamdani. It was more just it was basically me just stating some facts of things and him having a hard time with it. Which is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Because I would say something and then he'd start arguing. I'd go, what are you arguing about? I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah.
And so that's just a lot about
Was there a little booze involved?
There was a little booze involved.
Yeah, you get a little
good wine. I was at my cousin-in-law's house. And he just knows his wine. The food was incredible. His house, they just cook good. We had a nice little filet with a British mint sauce.
Ooh.
Which was really good.
Yeah. They cooked it?
He cooked it all.
Wow.
Him and my cousin, and then they're both my cousin-in-laws. Two cousins that married my cousin and her daughter. They do all the cooking, and it's really good. And my wife's side of the family, Thanksgiving, the food is just on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I have relatives who listen to this, so I just say the food's good everywhere.
The food's good everywhere?
Food's good everywhere.
Yeah.
But at my family, the food's just a little less cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did make a joke to my family that I did call the health department on her uncle because of how cold food was, and you could get salmonella.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little cold. You can't serve cold.
You can't serve
You got to
cold
get
turkey.
your timing down.
Yeah.
You do have to get your timing down.
You need a meat thermometer, and if your family needs one, I can take the one I have out of my ass right now and let them borrow it.
Yeah, and if you serve cocktail shrimp on the original plastic from ShopRite, then the health department should come and shut you down.
That's not good.
I don't want to feel like I'm at Nick's house for Thanksgiving.
I was going to say, Nick is in the corner eating cold oatmeal that he made at his house because he's on SNAP benefits. So the kid is just eating SNAP oatmeal.
Yeah.
And the fact is that people were mad at us, and Nick is choosing to be on SNAP.
Am I wrong about that, guys? Like, if you go to a house and you see the shrimp cocktail on the original plastic
Not good.
that it was bought on, you know, where they just take the hood off and then put it out.
It's not good.
I want the illusion.
Yes.
I want the illusion that you boiled it yourself. I want it on a nice clay display circle.
Yeah.
I want it on a plate.
Take one of your plates.
I don't want to pull a shrimp cocktail off the
I don't
plastic.
care what plate it is. I don't care if you have to take your father's urn off the plate it's sitting on. Put the shrimp somewhere. Don't put it on the ShopRite where I can still see the price tag.
Exactly. I don't want that. Yeah.
I don't want that. And unfortunately, that may have happened.
It may have happened
in the house. Or we're just talking peripherally about that probably happened somewhere on Long Island.
I'm just saying, you know, my mother-in-law can cook her head off.
She's made. I've had her food. She's great.
It's just really good.
Yeah.
But sometimes some of the extended family, the food could be you arrive, it's just a little cold. And when I mean cold, it's like cold. I'm talking about like cold.
Cold, like actually, you have to tell your daughters like, don't put that in your mouth.
Yeah, it's just
don't eat that.
So cold, you're going like, at what point did you pull this out of the oven, and at what point did people come?
Right.
I'm assuming sometimes you can deduct how much time has gone by between when the food preparation started and when the party started, just by the bite. You take a bite and you're going, this is 4 hours. This is 4 hours of sitting.
Right.
I just bit into 4 hours of sitting there.
Yeah.
And that's just not good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, I'm not at that age where I'm just happy to be with people.
No.
I need the food to be good.
Yeah.
Because I'm at an age where I don't go clubbing. I don't talk to women.
Yeah.
I don't drink that much anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like what I take pleasure in is being able to go, the food was great.
Right.
And if that's not happening, then depression sets in. Because
Well,
that's my party now.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think now, because of that incident, you will not be going there for Thanksgiving next year?
I'm going to get a divorce because of it.
It's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just may get a divorce and be like, you know what? You go to that party.
Yeah.
We're just going to divorce for that for Thanksgiving period. I'll be going to my family. You'll be going to yours.
Well, that's what's been happening in my house is now, you know, we've had traditions where like we go to this family member's house on Thanksgiving. We go to that family member's house on Christmas Eve. And my wife wants to switch up the protocol and wants to tell my mother, who we just, you know, historically always go to Christmas Eve. She said, I want to do Christmas Eve at our house and I want to change up the tradition. And I said, well, you're going to have to tell my mother that because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell my mother that we're not going to her house for Christmas Eve. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And Jazz like, well, either you tell her or I tell her. I said, well, that's going to have to be you, honey, because I'm not going to be around when you break the news to my mother that for the first time in the 41 years of my life, I'm not going to my aunt's house for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Yeah, because I said, why can't we just do things on Christmas Day? And then, you know, it's that woman response. She's like, well, why can't they do it on Christmas Day? And I said, yeah, this is why it's better to be gay.
So you've always gone to your aunt's house?
For Christmas Eve, always. And
now aunt's house meaning downstairs? So you gone downstairs?
We've
gone
to
Janet?
Yeah, a couple blocks away.
Yeah,
so we went a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
So I
fucking love how Brooklyn your life is.
Yeah, I had one aunt lives downstairs, one aunt lives right across Myrtle Avenue.
Yeah.
So two aunts.
I just want to look at you and say the words Ocean Parkway.
It's what it is.
I just want to say Parkway.
Parkway.
Your face comes with the word Parkway.
Well, that's good because I grew up right off the Jackie Robinson Parkway.
Yeah, you're just you got Parkway voice and Parkway face.
I do.
Yeah.
So
you got bag of bagels. You got a bag of bagels life.
Yeah.
You just day old bag of bagels.
Yeah.
With Philadelphia schmear.
It's what it is.
Stouffer's French bread pizza.
Shout out Glendale Bagels. Shout out Fetcher's. Yeah. Shout out all the Ridgewood spots.
Yeah. Me and Jesse, we just grew up on La Bagel Delight.
Oh, La Bagel Delight is awesome.
Yeah.
La Bagel Delight is that was one of the best bagels I've ever had.
But to be honest,
Middle Village Bagels, great.
I think these may be the best bagels in all of the tri-state area. Town Bagel.
When we went, I remember when we shot something out in Plainview, we went to Town Bagel. Remember when we shot at Jim the Jew Serpico's house?
Yeah, Jim the Jew, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim the Jew.
Jim the Jew. Shout out his sourdough bread. He's left the entertainment industry now. He just makes bread.
He makes bread.
It's just what, yeah.
It's just what happens.
It's just what happens. But he makes excellent bread.
He makes excellent bread, excellent pizza.
Yeah.
He's also half Italian.
Half Italian, half Jew. He's Jesse. Jesse the Jew and Jim the Jew.
Right now, I'm just saying, if you're half Jew, half Italian, just learn Italian.
Yeah.
Till the heat calms down.
Nick, I forgot. Did we say you're from Honduras or Venezuela?
Who gives a fuck? Just how much does it cost to clean my house?
Well, no. Well, I want to make sure. I want to make sure because we have got 11 U.S. warships on the coast of Venezuela. So I want to know if I'm looking at the enemy or not.
We're good. Uruguay, Chile, and Ecuador.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you're not with the Venezuelans at all.
I mean, I'm down with all Latinos. What am I going to do?
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, he's down. They're all unified, except if the white man's not in the picture, then they kill each other. Yeah. That's the white man is the alien. The only thing that's going to get the unify like the white nations is the aliens, and the browner people have already had the aliens, and those are the white people,
right?
Because when we're not around, they just slaughter each other.
Sure.
And then the white people come along, and then they can all unite and hate the white people.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think we're at a point now in our history where we're just going to have to things are falling apart at the seams. So either aliens are going to have to come from another planet, or U.S. is going to have to start a war with somebody. Because I don't think that we're going to get out of the economy without a big war.
We need something to go on. I think, what's happened in Minnesota is a little bit of a big Medicaid scam, and I don't blame the Somalis. You know what I blame? I blame the United States government for making these people bored.
Yeah.
You import Somalis, you know what Somalis like to do.
Yeah.
They like to play in the bathtub with pirate ships.
That's what it is.
So when they got here, they should have given them pirate ships so then they would have something to do. Just let them fucking swim around.
That's what it is.
And try to take down, you should have hired them in the Coast Guard.
Yes.
You want to stop drugs coming into the country?
Yeah.
What you do is you employ the Somalis to be the Coast Guard to catch the ships with the cocaine.
Yeah.
They're good at that. They've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know why there's one incidence of Somalian Medicare fraud in Florida when you could just get them working at Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride, and then they can scratch that itch there.
Exactamundo.
Instead of having to do other stuff.
Exactamundo.
So I don't know, but people are not thinking.
Exactamundo. It's like you got to look at the community's strengths that you're bringing in.
Sure.
Right? So it's like everyone's got a strength. You want to get your car factory going or whatever, you got to bring in the Eastern Hemis. And just
bring in Japanese people.
You want to make cars here, you bring in money.
What you do is you get the Japanese over, you open up sushi restaurants, you put holes on the floor, and that's what they do. You put mats next to the holes, they shit in the hole, they got the mat to sit down, they got the sushi, everything's chopsticks everywhere, then they want to come.
That's right.
You build a factory.
You gotta
and you give them samurai swords.
Yeah, you can't bring in a bunch of Somalis and be like, hey guys, you wanna get into justice?
No.
You wanna go to school to be lawyers? They're like, no. We like to steal stuff.
Yeah.
Off a ship.
Yeah.
So like
Ladder 14.
That's what we're good at. We're pirates.
Right.
So put us down there in the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
And have us catch some of these cocaine boats.
Now, the Somalia Medicare fraud, this is one of the biggest social service fraud schemes in history.
This is a real hit to the Flagrant 2 listenership.
Yes.
They got,
what does Elon Omar say about this one?
Elon Omar is, and Tim Waltz are saying that it's just racism, it's targeted racism.
Tim Waltz, who supposedly might go to jail now.
This is big.
Tim Waltz is a gay guy.
He's a gay guy.
Yeah.
So this one is big.
Yeah, and speaking of Minnesota, I did have a joke last night at the Jersey Shore roast that I'm going to say at Patreon. I thought it was a good one, and it bombed big, but it did well with the crew. So that's how you know I think it was a good joke.
I think so. Yeah. So
all right, wait. I'll just give you one. I'll just say this one.
Give it a teaser.
And then I'll just give you the joke.
Okay.
I said that I looked at Mike the Situation, and I said, Mike, I really hate you. I wish you got arrested by Derek Chauvin. So it's just a cute little Minnesota joke.
It's a little Minnesota.
That Ronnie laughed at, and the rest of the crowd was a little horrified, but the crew said that was their favorite one.
Yeah.
So we got more at patreon.com/History Hyenas. Yeah.
There's no way that makes it to TV.
There's no way to make what's going to make it to TV is probably them introducing me, and then it's going to cut because I bombed for the rest of the show.
Yeah, Minnesota has really been in the national news.
I'm okay with losing Minnesota.
You're okay with giving it away?
Just because what Minnesota, I just think, or at least putting them in a timeout, I'm okay with this.
Right.
With Minnesota has done such awful things to their cities, to their politics. Just they obviously are becoming like a new Portland. What I think is maybe we give them a timeout. Now, because of this, you're 5 years, you're not in the United States, and you see what happens.
Right.
5 years, you're just out. You don't get any of the funding. You're just done. We're done with you. And then if you show us that you're ready to come back in, like you would do with a child, you come back in and we'll see if you play nice.
Right.
Because I'm done burning the post office. I'm done with the Medicare fraud. I'm done with Tim Waltz. I'm done with everyone just being gay in Minnesota.
You're just done with it.
I'm done with everybody. Everything's got to. I'm not talking about gay, homosexual. I love homosexual people. I'm talking about straight guys being gay.
Right. I know.
You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the homosexual. When I say homosexuals, those are people who have sex with other people. I'm with the same sex. I'm 1,000% always okay with them. When I say you're gay,
yeah.
Just mean that I mean you're a straight guy that's acting gay.
That's what I get it. It's if you don't know the rules, then you shouldn't be playing the game.
It's what it is. Minnesota is not a homosexual. It's gay.
It's gay.
Right.
It's just a gay place. And now the thing about Medicaid fraud is it's not unique. You can't just blame and they don't like it when you call them Somali.
What do you have
Somalian.
to call?
They're Somali, right? They're Somali.
Somali. Yeah, because it's not exclusive. Because also Somali. They have this big Medicare fraud, but also the Russians are historically very involved in Medicare, and that's why Somalians we typically call them the Russians of Africa.
Right. Now, you can say, one thing you can say is the Russians do a lot of Medicaid fraud, and that's okay. You can't say Somalians do a lot of Medicaid fraud because you're attacking an
ethnic minority.
You don't want to do that.
Sure, but you can attack white Russians.
You can always, if you don't know the rules, don't play the game.
It's what it is.
The rules are, if they're Russian, you can say it and say you want to get all the Russians out, and you're okay.
Yeah.
You can't say Somalians do it and you want to get the Somalians out. It's not okay.
Not okay.
That's not okay. There's something we did wrong to them that made them do this. Society has failed them in some way.
100%.
You cannot blame them.
Nope.
This is our fault.
Our fault,
This is our fault.
Yep.
The Russians is not our fault. Somalians is our fault. It's this podcast's fault.
It's very simple and easy equation if you just want to get it right at home. If you want to write this down, it's just white people are bad, Islam is good.
That's
right. All you have to know, and then if you follow those rules, you're good to go.
That's right.
Islam good, white bad.
That's right. That's right. You don't somehow Islam got into this protected category.
Nick just went and hit the rug.
Yeah.
Nick's ready to just start facing Mecca. Nick's a muzzy. Big.
Nick's got a face that looks like it passed away during the Wounded Knee battle.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Nick looks like one of those Native Americans that joined the Confederacy, right?
Yeah, that fought.
They got him. They took him off his homeland.
Yeah.
They just put a gray jacket on him.
Yeah.
They made him shape his beard different. But the kid's real name is Sacagawea.
Yeah. You know how Qatar, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Now Qatar is paying these right-wing influencers to go to Qatar.
Sure.
And they're all posting I can't believe how beautiful this country is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. The Confederacy did with some some Native Americans.
Yes.
They paid them off, and then the next thing you know, it's a Native American with that kind of Civil War goatee and regular clothes, just going Arkansas is great.
Yeah. Nick looks like he's from the Iroquois.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
But then he got taken over by the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he likes wrestling.
Yeah, he just looks odd in Western clothes.
He really does.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit him at all.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk about how racist we are to certain groups who commit Medicaid fraud right after this sponsor. I'm just kidding.
We're just kidding around.
We're just kidding. This has nothing to do with race, religion, or anything else. It just has to do with human greed.
We're just joking around. Go get a gift from Uncommon Goods. As promised, we told you we're going to talk to you about Rocket Money. If you just listen to the episode about insurance fraud, Rocket Money is going to help you out. Cuz you got to have a handle on your budget, and it's hard to do this with all the spreadsheets and this and that. That's why Rocket Money just helps me out. I'm never overpaying for things. You know how many times I paid for Amazon Prime twice?
Yeah.
Because I got it, my wife got it, one of the kids got it, and Rocket Money helped me just pay for it once.
I use Rocket Money. I have. It helps with budget. It helps you when a subscription has gone up. It notifies you. It helps you cancel subscriptions, which a lot of times, Chrissy said, you don't even know that you're still paying. So it's a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lowers your bills so you can grow your savings, my friend.
That's what we want. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings.
And I just said that exact line.
I just wanted to repeat it, and I also want to let you know that Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over 800 schmillion in canceled subscriptions alone.
Yeah, we just want to emphasize that one point. Did we mention that it's a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscription?
I just want to mention that again, and that 10 million members saved up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Now, if you want to cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money, then go to rocketmoney.com/hyenas today. That's rocketmoney.com/hyenas today. Rocketmoney.com/hyenas. It's a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions.
Cuz?
Hexclad is cute. My family used it on Thanksgiving and they loved it. And I'm almost positive one of my wife's family members stole a pot.
Here's the thing about Hexclad. So they gave us free samples, right?
Yeah.
So I brought them home and I've never seen my wife more excited. She's like, these are actually really good.
Yeah.
So we're actually, I know my mother-in-law doesn't listen to this. We're going to re-gift one to my mother-in-law for Christmas.
Dude, my wife is just doing the same thing. She loved it and she's giving one to her mom for Christmas. Because they love these pots.
These are really quality pots. So right now you can get yourself a Hexclad 6-piece set. It's the perfect starter bundle for any kitchen. It includes 3 of their most popular pans with matching lids, giving you everything you need to handle daily cooking with ease from breakfast to dinner. These pans deliver pro-level performance, effortless cleanup, and durability that lasts a lifetime.
Because Hexaclad's 12-piece set is the ultimate all-in-one cookware upgrade, and I like that it's 12 pieces because it reminds me of the 12 apostles. Each piece is an apostle. With 3 versatile pans, 2 saucepans, and a family-sized stock pot, each with its own lid, you have every tool you need to cook for a crowd or master any recipe. And I'm telling you, we used this on Thanksgiving. It was awesome. It was the talk of the day is whose freaking pans and pots are these? And I said, it's Hexclad.
Yeah, I mean, when you hold them, you can feel how like quality they are. And my wife got really excited. And you can use our promo code to get a deal on these things. This is great. So this season, don't just shop for gifts. Give the upgrade every kitchen deserves. Visit hexclad.com and cook like a pro all holiday long. Treat yourself or give the gift of cookware that delivers for every meal, every gathering, every season. That's hexclad.com. Support the show and let them know that we sent you. So, the Somalis in Minnesota have been bad boys. They've been naughty for Christmas. They've been naughty. Thank God they don't believe in Santa, because Santa is skipping over Minneapolis.
Because make absolutely no mistake, I got a call the other day asking for my health insurance information from the guy that was in Captain Phillips.
Do you think Santa flies over the United States and flies over the Somali community and just spits?
Way song she ain't.
You think he flies over to Jewish communities and just goes, Puh.
Yeah.
Ladder 14.
I'm going to the Christian communities to give gifts to good Christian boys and girls.
Now, look, here's the scam, okay? What
I think Santa's a racist.
Santa is a bit of a racist.
He is a racist because my daughter gets presents from Santa, and Captain Phillips' son doesn't.
And Santa also wears red, so he's a Republican.
He's a Republican.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, what they do is, here's what the fraudsters, the Somalian people do. They bill for services not rendered, and that is a big thing. When I was a physical therapist, we would be taught in school, and then we would look, because people, if you're in any type of therapy or doctor visits, whatever, look at your insurance bills, because if you're getting billed for stuff that they didn't do, that's Medicare fraud. So you would always have to be, there's all these codes, 4321.1B, and it's this whole coding system you had to learn that I forgot. But it's like you have to be very, very, very specific. What did you do? But this specific Medicaid fraud from the Somalian community, they are able to just somehow get around it because they fabricate the documents and they inflate the cost. So they just make fakes.
Yeah, and it's a tough thing. When I did social work, there was people who were my clients who had jobs but just kept the jobs off the books so they could continue to get their 9/11 disaster relief. And I facilitated it because when you're a social worker, you're just empathetic and you're not supposed to think that someone's lying.
Right.
You're just supposed to go with the flow. And they were like, yeah, I was affected by the 9/11 disaster.
Right.
And I said, how? And they said, well, I was sad about it. And I said, here's your benefit.
Here's your benefits, yeah.
Yeah, we got money, we just handed it.
Nowadays, though, you you could get in trouble for that because they would say you needed to know better.
Yeah.
Now the rules have changed. Now they're just they would take down anybody now.
Well, I think that this is something that AI can really help with in the future. Is they'll be able to spot like suspicious spending patterns and things like that. There'll be a lot more transparency in allocation and spending.
That's why,
because the DoD also does steal a lot of taxpayer dollars as well.
And that's why we encourage you, if you think you're a recent victim of Somalian Medicaid fraud, you go to rocketmoney.com, put in the promo code Hyenas, and they will take care of your finances and make sure that you did not get scammed by the guy from Captain Phillips.
Yeah. So Medicaid fraud has always been a problem since Medicaid was part of Lyndon B. Johnson's Great New Society, right?
Medicaid fraud's been a problem as long as Somalia's been a problem.
Ladder 14.
Just a joke.
1965. 1965.
I love Somalian people.
We love Somalian.
And I like their food too. They really actually do have excellent food. The types of meats that they have, those kind of cold meats, and then you kind of eat with your hands. It's nice. It's a nice community.
Yeah. It's just we love Somalian people. I love it. I love
Somalian women. Are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They have one of the most unique. You ever seen a Somalian girl?
Yeah, they do.
They're gorgeous.
They do, especially
Hook Somalian hotties.
Yeah, especially when they're wrapped up.
Yeah.
Because I took a picture with Ilhan Omar like 50 times at the Mall of America.
Yeah.
Because I just would go next to women who were fully wrapped up.
Yeah.
And I posted it and said, it's me and Ilhan Omar.
Yeah, I mean, because like I used to say, you do look like a hotshot Democratic candidate.
So they all
you look like you're handing out flyers for like a hotshot Democratic candidate. So
I look like the mayor of Minneapolis.
You look like you would be on Ilhan Omar's street team.
Yeah. No,
I mean, this girl's beautiful in the middle. I mean, look at that.
You are right. Somalians. One of my best friends in college was Somalian.
Right.
The women are hot.
What's he doing now?
I don't know what he's doing. I haven't spoken to him recently. He came to one of my shows in D.C., told me it was great, and I was like, I'm coming out to say, and he left.
And he just left.
I still don't understand why he left.
He probably went back to Somalia to shoot down U.S. helicopters.
Way song Shein.
Yeah, Yasin, if you're listening to this, that was one of the weirdest things. I haven't seen him in like 20 years.
And you haven't seen him since then. I mean, maybe the kid got kidnapped outside your show.
I don't know what happened, right? He came to the show. I got him free tickets to the show, and I wanted to see him, and I'm like, all right, I'm coming out. And then he didn't respond. Then later he was like, it was good. I was like, the whole point was to see you.
It's what it is.
It's what it is.
The kid, he probably had to just get home back to his data center to just start stealing people's Medicaid.
It was either that or he listens to the History Hyenas and he heard me say some jokes and he was like, I don't know who this person is anymore.
Yeah. He's not okay.
He's going to listen to this episode and say, what? No,
right, let's go back to the fraud stuff, Jesse, because it is interesting that there's a chance that you or someone you know has been scammed, has been a victim of this scam.
Yeah, so they do all types of things. Medicaid started in 1965. Medicaid and Medicare.
Lyndon B. Johnson, you said, right?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
That's a good thing he did.
Yeah.
Now, isn't Medicaid, let me be your cousin.
Yeah.
Isn't Medicaid, Yannis, so smart, Mr. Panos?
Yeah.
Because I assume he's a straight guy, but anyone, his towel around his armpits.
He has a Greek accent as well.
Greek. So let me tell you, Yannis, Yanni, your course, did Mamdani... Medicaid is a socialist.
He likes it.
He likes
Medicaid.
So Medicaid is a socialism.
He loves socialism. He said to me, if you are in need, we have to take care. We have to do everything we can to take care of you. So you believe if you're in need, everyone should do everything they can to take care of you. Well, we have to do that with everybody. Okay. Everybody has to be taken care of.
Yes,
so that's what he just believes. Sort of like my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was a big old commie.
Yeah.
She was a big old communist.
Yeah.
She loved international rights. She worked at the United Nations.
Now, my question for you be your uncle. My question for you is, okay, Uncle Spanos, let me...
Now be my brother. Fucking Trump is the narcissist.
Yeah.
I fucking hate him so fucking much.
Yeah.
The fastest fucking, I can't stand to look at his face.
Yeah, this meat is so cold, I can't even stick it in my ass.
He hates Trump.
What about, so you want to help everybody?
My mother-in-law loves Trump.
Yeah,
She's got Trump salt and pepper shakers.
That's why I love your mother-in-law, and that's why I'm in a group text with her. Yeah. So that's why I'm in a group text with her and your wife, and we talk about... All right.
Way song Shein.
So, what about if somebody, you want to help everybody, what about if somebody comes into your diner and they're really hungry? Are you going to give them free food?
if I had the diner and you wanted free food, the answer is no.
But
The
I thought
answer
everyone gets everything for free.
The answer is get it, Zob. Go get it, Zob.
Right.
Get it, Zob. Get it, Zob. Yeah.
So there's just holes.
There's just holes. The thing is, well, you got a problem here. You got a problem. We got all types of problems.
Nick's got big problems.
We got problems because, having a private healthcare industry is tough, right?
Yeah.
Because it's heartless, right? So what do?
Sure.
This is such a complicated thing. They do it pretty good in Germany.
Germany's just pretty good at something.
They do pretty good in Germany. It comes to the point where
What does Germany do that's different?
they have a single payer system,
Yeah.
right? And they balance the private and public sector a lot better than we do.
That's just what it is.
They have much less fraud. It's a good example to look at because they have a massive population,
Right.
and they sort of make it work a lot better than we do. The American healthcare system is a fucking mess.
It's a mess.
People go broke when they get cancer. They lose
Germany,
their houses.
that doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen in other countries.
Yeah.
So we have a situation where greed is so embedded in the profit motive of our system that doctors and hospitals and insurance companies, it's just one big circle jerk. It's a centipede where everyone's got their cock in everyone's ass.
Yes.
And so everyone's getting fucked. It's like, so the doctors will fuck the insurance companies will fuck you, and it's just a circle. It's like a circle jerk.
Right. Doctors are selling you medication like a salesman, furniture guy who wants to sell you a sofa. They want to put you on everything. I mean, some people obviously honestly need it, but there's plenty of natural remedies to try to work around it. But they don't want you to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and the doctors are the ones who always get the most pass because, they're like heroes.
Sure.
They heal you. So nobody ever wants to point the fingers at doctors. But let's be honest. Doctors will go like, are you covered? And you go, yeah, I'm covered. They'll be like, okay. And then they'll call the insurance company and say, we did this test, we did this test, we did this test, we took it, we kept them in for 14 days when they really could let you go at 3.
Right.
Because they're just getting paid for that.
Well, the doctors too, and doctors in the UK and or Germany, I would assume also they make money, but they don't have yachts.
Yeah.
Doctors here have yachts. That's the difference.
That's the difference. I mean, in those countries, there's caps.
Yes.
There's caps on things. You can't charge $8,000 to put a telescope in my ass.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
what it is.
$400, $500 each.
Yeah, so I would do that for free.
Yeah, I mean, because colonoscopies cost like $8,000. It's like you shouldn't have to put, a down payment on a car is what it costs to get a telescope in your ass. The whole procedure takes about what?
Yeah.
10 minutes?
Doctors make real money doing it.
They put you to sleep, they put a fucking scope in your ass and it costs $8,000.
Yeah.
'Cause if you're covered, they charge the insurance company $8,000. So
Right.
then your premiums go up, you're paying more.
Look, U.S. physician salaries around $352,000, while German physician salaries average about $160,000.
Yeah. And
$160,000. I mean, according to an article that we read, $140,000 is the new minimum wage in the United States. So I mean, a German doctor can barely make it over here.
yeah, it's just, and then you got the doctors go to medical school and it's so expensive to go to medical school. So they come out in debt and so they're just like incentivized to do fraud.
Plus, I mean, I got a doctorate degree in physical therapy. I came out making $60,000 a year. To start to make even $100,000 a year would have taken me 10 years. And I was about $250,000 in student loans.
Yeah.
So without comedy, I would have, I would be, struggling.
Yeah.
And I would probably be doing Medicare. I don't think I would do Medicare fraud. I wouldn't be that guy, but I would probably be, I would have to do something to make a little money. I don't know what, I don't know. Maybe physical therapy. I would have had to do something. What could I have done to make extra money? As just a physical therapist. That. Or maybe I would have started treating people on the side in my basement and said, you know what, don't go to insurance, just give me cold, hard cash. I'll put the stim unit all over your balls.
Would you be a happy guy, though, if you were a male prostitute? Getting paid to do the thing you love?
Would I be a happy guy?
Would you be a happy guy?
I don't know, because it might
Throw caution to the wind. Throw the church to the wind.
It might start feeling empty.
Right.
It might start feeling empty. That's the issue. That's the issue with me in general. It just feels empty.
Well, that brings us to today's Beamcast, my friends.
Yes.
Every time you chase stimulus over connection, you will find yourself feeling depression, my friends. Always chase connection, my friends.
Yeah, chase.
That's what you have to do.
Yep. And
connection over stimulus.
Yep.
Friends.
Over stimulus, and then let me just say, because I did say to Yannis, I just wished him happy Thanksgiving, and then I was greeted with this response. So just let me just find it.
We have a bunch of Beamcasts for you today.
Yep. Hold on.
Jesse also has a Beamcast.
Yeah. So I said, hey Yannis, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy the day. He responds, Instagram has changed too in different ways for creators. They're just greedy. They want you sucked on. They want to serve our audience, one of the most likely to watch at least half. They don't want a few big pods. They want everyone doing it. I did tons of research. YouTube and Instagram have changed the algorithms. As soon as we saw it drop off to favor retention, more session time than short clicks, favors new creators. Let's put up the Shane Todd episode and Sergio episode. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I said they want everyone addicted.
And you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, it is true. It is true. I did a lot of research, and what they're doing, they switch it. What they'll do is they'll switch it because they want to favor people who are just starting because they want them addicted too.
Yeah.
They want everyone making content.
Yeah, they want everyone making content. That's why on YouTube, we do it here on YouTube and we enjoy YouTube, but really at patreon.com/historyhyenas, that's where we go off and have the most fun because that's genuine to us. We'd rather those are our real hardcore fans and we feel like we give you guys the most love there and we have the most fun there. So we'll always be here on YouTube for you, but Patreon, we really go wild and that community is growing twice as fast as our YouTube community.
Yes.
It just is.
And also, listen, you get the episode early and ad-free. No ads, straight up uncensored, and you get our bonus episodes. So I want to give you Jesse's Beamcast, my friends.
Yes, it's a good one.
This is a confusing world. It is very easy to find yourself in a dark place. So, my friends, I just want to remind you that there is a glowing shaft of positivity waiting for you. The solid shaft of pulsating energy is always there when you need it, my friends. It's the beam, my friends. And all you need to do is hop on that strong, steady beam and let its rhythmic golden light fill you with life-giving energy that's flowing directly from the source. Let the beam nourish you so you can face this world of confusion with confidence, my friends.
I'm horned up.
Yeah, I'm horned up too.
Yes.
I am so fucking horned up.
I got balls full of beam glue.
Yeah. And remember, my friends, small steps equals real steps.
That's a big one.
That's a big
Small
one.
steps equal real steps is big.
Yes. And then I wrote White Life in a Somali World.
Wei Song Xie.
Yeah.
We were having fun.
Yeah,
at
and
this
then
news.
and then I wrote, has anyone checked on Nick?
Yeah. So in the 60s and 70s, there was tons of Medicaid fraud. How does it happen, right? It's overbilling, billing for services not rendered, fake patient records, fake patient records, but the early offenders were mostly individual physicians, dentists, pharmacies, small clinics.
Right.
It hadn't become systematic. Criminal rings weren't in it yet.
Yeah, right. And then you know what a big thing is the kickbacks. Like these doctors would get money basically. It's like lobbying Congress. They get money to, refer more Medicaid patients. It's all bullshit.
As soon as Medicaid was enacted, fraud was right there with it. There's always a black market. Even China had a black market during its most communist phase, its most capitalist phase. It doesn't matter. Have you met anyone?
Yes.
People will always find a way to scam the system. There's nothing you could do. It's part of human nature. That's why communists and libertarians, I think, are equally naive. Then in the 70s, we have ghost patients, which is billing people who never appeared, upcoding, charging for more expensive procedures, kickbacks like Chrissy said, and the federal government began to realize that fraud wasn't just isolated, it was a systematic racism. Yeah. Then in the 80s, we got the 80s is when they blew the roof off.
Dude, the 80s seemed so fun. You committing fraud, everyone was doing coke, doing Quaaludes, getting AIDS.
Yeah. It was
Wei Song
a
Xie.
real time where you could get rich or you could die trying.
It's what it is, and we're going to tell you all about it after this ad from BetterHelp. Because Mint Mobile's got the best deal of the year happening right now, and anything Ryan Reynolds is involved with, I'm involved with.
Look, it's a little bit tight. It's a little bit tight out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do the switch like I did the switch. Save a little money. Get the same quality. Head over to Mint Mobile. The switch is very easy. I did it. Okay. They got the best deal of the year happening right now. Get a 3, 6, or 12-month unlimited plan for $15 a month, cuz.
That's all you got to do, and you can bring your current phone and number over to Mint. No contracts, no nonsense. It's awesome. It's very, very, very easy. I got a couple of members of my family using Mint Mobile, and they really, really like it. I mean, they came over for some other services, and they just really like it. They really like Mint Mobile, and then I can also track what they're doing and not doing.
Yeah, and listen, it comes with high-speed data, unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network.
And I can also tell you, because Mint Mobile's got really good quality stuff, their service is good, it even works in Rikers Island. And I can confirm that.
Yes. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you want, good service, the same service, and a cheaper bill, this is a no-brainer. So turn your expensive wireless present into a huge wireless saving future by switching to Mint. Shop Mint Unlimited plans at mintmobile.com/hyenas. That's mintmobile.com/hyenas.
Limited time offer, upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Over 35 gigabytes. May slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage vary. See mintmobile.com. Because this is probably our favorite ad is Blue Chew, because the one thing we love in here are RHB's Rock Hard Boners, and we love your red, white, and blue cocks. The Blue Chew tablets made right here in the USA. That's why we love them. Freedom Boners. I mean, I want to slap a fucking English red coat with my rock hard cock.
I like to take them just to be prepared.
Yeah.
I take them all the time. Look, these are great for married guys. You've been with the same woman for 10 years. Take a Blue Chew.
Take a Blue Chew. Sometimes I like to take a Blue Chew and just jerk off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This isn't your grandpa's low blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow that keep the rocket pumping.
I love it, and these new ones are mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. So it's like you're doing also like a workout and a meditation, and you've just fucking loaded up with cum.
Yeah, it dissolves right under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. So hit that bathroom while you're on that date having a little glass of wine with the lady. Hit that bathroom, take a piss, and then let that thing dissolve under your tongue and time it right, and you'll be rock hard.
It's like it. Nick puts him in his empanadas.
Yeah.
So we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code Hyenas. That's promo code Hyenas, Hyenas. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
So that's when we had a major shift in the 80s and the fraud started going corporate, right? You had
Corporate
nursing homes, hospital chains, managed care companies. They became central players. So fraud expanded to medically unnecessary services, billing for brand name drugs, but dispensing generics, all types of schemes, false cost reports to inflate reimbursements, and nursing home neglect masked by falsified paperwork. So this is when the bureaucracy got so thick that they were just fucking lying. Like, yeah, we gave this, we gave that.
Right.
Nobody could keep track. Nothing's on computers yet, so it's all paper trails. There's humans doing all the computing.
Yep.
So there's just major loopholes that can be taken advantage of.
Because this is a bad loophole.
Bad
We're looking
loophole.
for good loopholes.
Good loopholes.
Yeah, this is a bad loophole.
And then 86, there was the False Claim Act to try to counter it.
The only thing that was good about 86, the Mets won the series.
That's the Mets won the series, and the government said we got to do something. So they did the False Claims Act, and the government allowed whistleblowers to sue on the government's behalf. And whistleblowers could receive 15 to 30% of recovered funds. So Medicaid fraud cases started increasing because people were incentivized to find the fraud. Yeah. So this just shows you people will always have a price. They just want to chase their own interest. If you want people to be good, you got to incentivize it. You can't just tell them, hey, be good. It'll be good for your conscience and you'll get into heaven.
No, they'll say, well, how does this benefit me?
How does it benefit me? How can I get a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll say to you, I know I'm not getting into heaven anyway because I'm in the closet gay.
Yeah. So then the 1990s came around and managed care, and we got the rise of sophisticated schemes. I think this is when the Russians got involved.
Yeah.
So there was big time fraud. MCOs received fixed payments per patient and sometimes enrolled ineligible individuals, underserved patients to pocket the difference. We talked about that. Then pharma. pill mills, compounding pharmacy scams, double billing Medicaid and private insurers, home health agencies. This was a big one. Nurses. I think there's been tons of those cases where nurses have gone to prison because they got caught billing for hours not work, kickbacks for recruiting fake patients. You know, just being like, hey, you say there's something wrong with me and I'll go to your house, or say I'm going to your house and we'll bill Medicaid.
Don't you have like doing this, like, especially nowadays with technology, like, do you think these people don't have any fear of getting caught, or they just accept it? If I go to jail, I'll deal with it? Because like I would be worried every day that I'm going to get caught.
Listen, survival and greed are just, they're a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're a hell of a thing. So when someone's desperate, they'll resort to anything.
Right.
Nobody has any scruples when they're desperate.
Right.
Right. When they're desperate. Like you can see it online, right? It's like the culture online now. It's like you'll say anything to get visibility.
Right.
You'll lie. Do you think Candace Owens like she's got to know at some point that she's starting to jump the shark when she's saying the French Legionnaires trying to kill her, you know?
Right.
And it's like, but she knows that
Gets
she's
views.
got audience capture, and she knows that her audience is sitting on the edge of their seat, and part of them knows that it's not real. They're just entertained by it. She knows that they're not going to care next week. Like she just came out now and she's like, okay. She's like, okay. She's like, the FBI, my text went unread. She goes, my text went unread, and supposedly my document is on the president's desk and he hasn't looked at it. You know, and then you're going, you texted someone in the FBI? Wouldn't you file a formal report? You just text someone?
Yeah.
And it went unread? Like, what does that mean? Who? She's like, I know someone high up. You know, I have information that Egypt, French, Israelis, they all killed Charlie Kirk, by the way, and they're also trying to kill me and Macron's wife. It's just, you just keep going.
Right.
You just keep going and you keep going and you going. And now she's got the #1 podcast in the world. So it just, you're incentivized to keep it going.
Right.
So there's got to be some point where she's laying in bed going like, the house could all come tumbling down. But when you're short-sighted like that, I think you're consumed with that. Like Bernie Madoff at some point must have known. He must have looked in the mirror and gone, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I mean, there must have been, it's one of my favorite jokes. And I love the guy. He asked me once, he was like, do you hate me? I was like, why would I hate you? What's his name? You know, and I think he's gotten a raw deal. There's been a lot of other people who've done similar things and they haven't gotten the treatment he's gotten. What's his name? The 9/11 Buffalo Wild Wings guy. I'm just
Steve Rannazzisi.
He's got a raw deal.
Yeah.
He's got a raw fucking deal. He was actually the one that owned it and said, I'm sorry. And I did. There's other people who said that they got powder sent to their house on their baby and nobody cares.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, which one's worse? And why did he get fucking drilled and this guy
He's
didn't?
white. What did I tell you the rules are?
I mean, it's just
White,
kind of the rules.
bad, Islam, good.
Yeah. it's
What
just
did I tell you, folks?
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I think like he owned it and apologized for it, and like, you know, and then I was doing something with him and he goes, do you hate me? I go, you didn't do anything to me. Why would I hate you? I loved what you did. It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Listening to your story about how you got in the building was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
What it is.
Now, yeah, I heard a joke once by another comedian who said, you know, at one point he got into his car and just adjusted the car mirror and looked at himself and said, God, what am I doing? And I think there are those moments.
Yeah.
But it's just, you're benefiting from it.
So do you think Candace Owens, eventually this gets out of control and it all falls down? She needs
Gets out of control. She's already at the point where she's blaming like 3 countries for her wanted assassination.
So do you think once that doesn't have any more life and she needs to keep making money, she joins the Somalian Medicaid fraud team?
I mean, this broad has been doing it from the beginning. She started out, she was liberal. She had like a liberal newsletter, and then she tried to start a doxing service to dox Republicans. Then
She's a piece. I'll give her that.
She's a piece. Then she became Republican, and then she became MAGA, and now she's against MAGA, and she was for Israel. Now she's against. I mean, she's a vessel, and she's very entertaining. She's the Oprah of conspiracies. She's got a wide appeal.
It's what it is.
She's got housewives. She's got kids. She's got everyone. She's the biggest thing on the fucking planet. Is she going to stop now? Why would she?
Yeah.
You know, why would anyone?
Yeah, at this point, just keep it going.
You keep it going, and once you're in, I think.
Right.
I think once you know you're in, you go, I'm in.
Well, some people, too, just they have it in their DNA, they just want to argue. Like, for me, arguing and getting into any type of, like, spat with someone raises my anxiety to a way that's uncomfortable, and I want to go away from it. But I think it calms other types of people. I think it's the exact opposite. I think someone who's like having like a social media war is because they're calm with that. They're not, or they're getting high off the feeling of that adrenaline rush, where that makes me literally almost like paralyzed with fear.
Yeah, I think with the aliens that live in the sea, probably look at us and they know that we're just these like pathetic Freudian cases. And they look at us and they go, you can't even get over your own childhood issues.
Yeah.
So we're not going to show ourselves and tell you that the universe is as big as it is because you guys are so kind of pathetic and you're threatening to blow each other up just because your mom didn't give you a hug. If you notice, like I've noticed this about myself and about other people, it's like if you have a parent who's a little maladaptive or hasn't worked on their issues, you can notice in their life they give a lot more leeway to the people who remind them of their parents.
Right.
You know, so it's like if your father was a narcissist, then you're going to go easier on narcissistic people. If you're, you know, et cetera. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's just like we have a sort of a weakness for to be treated like shit.
Sure.
So to answer your question, I think the people who like the confrontation and things like that, it reminds them of their childhood, and that's the type of attention they got. If they had a parent who was hypercritical or treated them like shit, then that feels like love to them. So whenever they get attention in a negative way, it just feels good to them because that's what their brain equates with love.
Because there's a lot of people out there that have major holes in their roof.
It's a leaky roof party out there.
It really is. That should be the new political party, is the leaky roof party.
Because
the LRP.
I've never seen America more leaky. It's so leaked out right now.
The roof is wide open on America right now.
Used to say the roof's on fire?
Yeah.
The roof has a hole in it.
I mean, cuz it's like in one of those hurricanes when the roof blew off the stadium where the Tampa Bay Rays play, it just blew clean off. That's what's happened to the entire nation. We have blown clean off, cuz.
It's the United States of open air housing.
It is an open air market where outdoors, everybody's living outside in America.
Everyone's just getting rained on, cuz.
It's what it is.
The roof is not working.
And I got to be honest with you, I thought the security guard in this building was dead because he wasn't here for a week because he's a very old man, but I'm happy to see him back.
Yeah, it's good
I
to
thought
see
that
him
guy
back.
was dead.
It's good to see.
And I literally said to him, I was holding all our coffees and food, and I said, I thought you died, and he can't hear anybody.
Yeah.
So he just kept looking straight ahead. He might actually be dead in his seat. Did you think that guy was dead?
Is one day we're going to show up, but he's not going to be here.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be this week.
Yeah.
And it's funny that he's the security guard. He doesn't do anything there.
If you ever wanted to find out our address and come storm our building, I mean, literally the old guy to get through, it's like getting through Blue from Old School. I mean, that guy, and he literally is always wearing his Vietnam War veteran hat. And I mean, the kid he's an old fart.
If you wake up tomorrow and you think that people will ever put principle over interest, it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
People always put their interest over the principle.
Yes.
You can get people to do almost anything if you give them stuff in return.
Sure.
If you can get some sort of
What's that called? Quid pro quo? You give
quid
me
pro quo. You give me something, I give you something. Yeah. But if there's and the more desperate you are to survive, and the marketplace is desperate right now. So you're seeing people resort to desperate measures.
I agree.
You know, it is what it is. If you come here and you're a refugee from another country and you figure out a loophole, you get other people involved, you're not going to stop. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't feel the type of allegiance to a place that people who've been here for generations.
Yeah. Like, what do you care about this country for? You just got here.
Yeah, you just got here and your allegiance is to someplace else and to your family, and your culture, religion is different. You're in this foreign place, and it's just, it has nothing to do with the specific ethnicity or religion. It's just how people are. I mean, I think when the Jews came here, they were criminals. The Italians were criminals.
Everybody
does it, because they don't feel an allegiance to the place yet.
Now, let me ask you this. What do you think the odds are on Kashi, U.S. versus Venezuela? Who do you got?
All I know is if we lose, it's not going to look good. No. So it's one of those things. It's like the Jake Paul fight. Like, you better beat him.
Yeah.
We're Anthony Joshua and Venezuela is Jake Paul. And if Jake Paul lands a blow, Anthony Joshua looks bad. He's got more to lose.
Anthony Joshua should be able to kill Jake Paul,
He should be able to kill him. Yeah.
Do you think he's going to fight full speed?
I think, like Sergio told me, he says in the business, in the sport, they have a thing called moles. So someone is saying there's like moles, right? So opponents love to pick opponents based on knowledge that they know, right?
Okay.
So Jake Paul has been hand selecting his opponents. But listen, you can't blame Jake Paul. He's beaten some people forget he's beaten boxers with winning records. But he's beaten guys who are way past their prime or they're washed up. But he's still beating real fighters.
Is Joshua way past his prime?
Joshua is coming off he hasn't trained in a while, so that's what Sergio's saying. He probably hasn't trained in a while. He's got some moles somewhere going, look, the guy's not in the gym. He's lost some. He's a little older. He doesn't have the confidence he has.
He looks jacked still.
He's still a big jack guy.
When is this fight?
And he's only given him 4 weeks notice. This fight is happening like in a couple weeks. So that's what they're saying. Like it's always, Jake Paul's always getting a little, I mean, it's a dangerous proposition no matter which way, but Jake Paul has to know that like he hasn't been training. He's given him short notice. So Jake Paul remember, he was already training to fight the Squeak.
Right.
Which was crazy. But now, so he's got to know that this guy's out of shape or something like that. He's got to have some inside knowledge.
I'm going to text Jake right now.
Like we better know that Venezuela has been out of the gym, because if they've been into the gym and they strike us a little bit, it's like what happened with Russia. You don't want this to happen because you just look silly. Right? So that's why Putin's doubling down. Putin's basically doing what a comic does when he's bombing. He's like, no, I'm going to turn this crowd. I'm going to turn this crowd around. I'm just going to keep going. When sometimes you just got to get off the stage. Sometimes you're just in a hole and you can't get out. It's happening December 19th.
I just texted Jake Paul. I said, dude, miss you. How are you going to fight Anthony Joshua and not get hard in the ring? Do you have a plan for that?
That'd be funny if he responds.
Let's see. Yeah, so I sent that.
There is no limit to his weight while in the ring, as the contract does not include a rehydration clause. In contrast, Paul usually fights at cruiserweight, with his weight ranging from 183 to 227. Competing in the heavyweight, there's no limit to his weight while in the ring, as the contract does not include a rehydration clause. So is he drying him out? Is that what that means?
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah. Sergio could tell you. We could call Sergio and be like, is he drying him out? That's another expression they have. Is he drying him out? Like a lot of times you'll make a guy cut weight, dry him out. They say dry him out. So you got to cut weight, you got to make weight, so you dry him out.
So he's weak then,
you
going in.
You force him to cut weight.
Yeah, and he's not as
fight him at a weight, and then
because I mean Joshua outweighs Jake Paul by what, 80 pounds?
I don't know what they walk around at. I don't know. But listen, they're both heavyweights. I mean, that's the thing about Jake Paul. He's got a heavyweight frame. You know, he's 6'1". Look how thick he is. He should be fighting at heavyweight.
Right.
So he's fought in all smaller guys.
Right.
So this is the only guy he's fought who's his size or bigger.
I mean, this kid is a big...
Except for Mike Tyson, who was 58 and may or may not have Parkinson's.
Just what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Anthony Joshua's wearing a shirt that says Riyadh season. Yeah. So Anthony Joshua also went to Saudi Arabia. So I dare you to tweet that he's a piece of shit. Say he's a piece of shit for going to Saudi Arabia to his face.
I mean, who didn't go? I mean, they have tennis tournaments in Saudi Arabia.
They're part of NATO.
I posted this photo of like two tennis players, Coco Gauff and another.
He's too, Coco Gauff.
Yeah, and Anna Azanavov or whatever his name is. They were like, hi, we're happy to be in Riyadh. And I was like, get him, comedy fans.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's going to Saudi Arabia.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's Medicaid fraud, Somalians in Minneapolis. Unfortunately, we're not picking on you, but you are the main culprit of this, or were. Now, the Russians and you are head-to-head, so it's just what it is. There's many beautiful things about you guys, but wanted to highlight the Somalian Medicaid fraud cases.
Yeah, the Russian mob got really good at it, right?
The Russian mob is excellent at it.
And what were they doing? They were doing like fake... They were setting up like fake nursing, fake rehabilitation centers.
What they would do big is kind of similar, is just bill you for things they never did.
Right.
So it was a little bit harder because they would then, the FBI or whomever would then have to go to the patient and say, did you get a bill? And some of it was very complicated because, you know, the layman doesn't know. Like they'd be like, I had a knee injury. And they would say, okay, did you get, you know, stretching this way? Did you get this stim machine? Did you get ultrasound? And the patient might say, yes, I did, but really they didn't. Like things can look the same, but not be. So if like an e-stim machine, you may have just gotten the stimulation, but not the ultrasound. But the patient thinks they're the same thing.
Yeah.
But yet the doctor is making another $100 off you.
Yeah.
So things like that, it's more complicated, but the Russians were good at it.
I don't know if we said it, but just to cap it up, it's pretty shocking that it's estimated that Medicaid fraud comes in at about $80 billion a year. That's what the estimate
That's
is.
how much it is, and that is a lot of money, and that can make the New York City buses free.
That can make them free. And
that's
also,
better than taxing the rich.
But also that that I don't even think is a drop in the bucket compared to the estimated fraud from the Pentagon and the DOD.
Yeah.
So taxpayers are just getting raped. The DOD estimates 233 to 521 billion.
Damn, son.
Yeah. So many frauds just go undetected, and the taxpayer just gets raped.
But that's okay that if the DOD and the Department of Defense and the Department of Justice want to do that, because we need bombs and planes.
Yeah.
So if they want to steal a little bit of money from me off the top, that's no problem. If they want to skim a little bit off the top, we really need them. It's kind of like Patreon. They want to skim a little bit off the top, but we need it. So we allow it, and I think the Department of Defense, you want to skim a little bit?
Yeah.
We allow it.
I mean, at the end of the day, we just can't let this happen.
Yeah.
We just have to do
But what
something.
the fuck are me and you going to do
We're
about
not going to
it?
do anything.
We're not going to do anything about it. We're
Let
gonna
me tweet about it.
Yeah, do anything. I'm going to sit in my house and just be really scared about how much my oil bill costs.
But, it's like you want to know why, communism is getting big. You want to know why people are so angry. It's like there are good reasons.
Yeah.
There are good reasons.
Yeah.
Like we can't continue to do this.
No.
You can't.
No, it's good. And, shout out and kudos to the politicians who want to make a difference. I mean, I don't have that in me. I'm just, trying to hold on myself.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to save us from this is AI and some lawmakers with some balls.
That's what it is.
That's what we need. We just need a couple lawmakers to look at pharma and say, fuck you, and look at all the private fucking hospitals, say, fuck you, fuck you.
Yep.
Enough is enough. We're going to be more like the Germans, and we're going to just do some things.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah.
If you really, 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 really want to overcome Medicare fraud, you have to do one thing. And one thing only, in the great words of one of my favorite comics of all time, Bill Burr, you must free Luigi.
Ways on Chien.
All right, guys. So, at patreon.com/historyhyenas, we always read the names of the newest members of the Patreon. We pick our favorite name. This is the most fun part of the show. Only way to get involved is get to patreon.com/historyhyenas. All the fun and magic happens there. Funny names this week. Welcome to the matriarchy. Welcome to our family. They call me a fagnet, the way I attract the gays.
Put them on the list.
Okay, so we have a contender. We have a number one lottery pick.
That's right. That's Jermaine O'Neal.
A magnet. They called it a fagnet.
Yeah, LeBron.
The way they attract guys, that's a 10.
Yeah.
On the list, right out of the gate. James Bond, Folky 420, Connor, Todd, Gay Dracula. You like it? With an R? Okay.
I like it.
Daniel Morris, Jenna Maybe, Greek gyros made with Yanni's eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah. Alex Rosales, my stepmom Donnie seduced me. Now I have free rent. Oh, my stepmom Donnie.
My stepmom Donnie. Good word.
But he said stepmom Donnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna. It's not.
Yeah, but
it's good. It's
okay.
a good try.
Gabrielle Rogie, Ian Mays, Conquistador.
Put them on the list.
On the list.
Chicken finger on the list. Conquistador was always there for the taking.
Yeah, and we've got one. Bell Palm, Joshua Kindler, Mike McHugh, Andrea Orderns, Demi Wynn, Stephen Rojo Ortiz, The Naked Glue Gun 2.5 with a Blue Chew.
Very funny.
Good movie. Pray 5 times a day to get the NYC gays away. Okay.
Ways on
See
Chien.
that? We love our homosexuals.
Yeah.
Jackie Onass and Tits got head on the cuter film.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what he's going for.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah. Mom Donnie's salami surgeries. Call me a chicken fingerer.
Because they're going to, I think he's going with the trans surgeries or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah. Good try.
Chicken finger,
Good try.
like it.
No Drexers yet.
Jimmy Batts, Ryan Beadle, JK, Wowie, Baby Gorgeous, any other day. General Custard, victim of a bad red.
That is very creative.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to put that on the list.
Okay.
Yeah. That is very creative.
Yep. Joe Clochin, Gabriel Castellanos, Joe Rogan's Big Boy Pants.
Chicken finger. I hate to do it. Chicken finger.
Chicken finger. Nijbas in Paris. Okay, walked in one.
Well, it's the title of a song.
Okay.
So it's not really.
Bradley, famous Amos Leroy Baker.
He was,
Yep.
wasn't he?
Chinggis Khan, bang my mom's, mom, I'm 5'2" with a long schlong.
Okay.
Tater Tard, Ulanov Martinez, Fly Safe with Spirit Airlines,
Very funny.
Kyle Fritz, Melissa Messenbring, Joe Lumsden, River Mannion, Gutted Gray Squirrel, Matthew Orlando, Josh Roberts, Joey Larkin, Testicular Cancer.
Okay.
Rob, Alac, 100 Gex, Dominic, Ham Candle missing out on that Frisbee and Towel Head Muff. My Curry Monkey neighbors rode in on the 310 to Fuma.
Lab 14.
Yuma?
I know, it's a goodie. It's a walk.
Called Indian people curry monkey.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Okay. I found and tested anal beads I found in my mom's nightstand. I put them back afterwards, brown string and all.
It's gross.
Shoot pooper, Jesse Malik, buying Venezuelan oil to fry some Nicolas Maduros.
Very decent.
Yeah, Maduros is obviously that's the best thing my mother-in-law makes.
Yeah, I'm going to dress
So
for
good.
that. That's decent.
Akash and Mamdani are bound for Christendom hell. The No Dings protest, Will Hope, Peter Goizmaya, Leaky Leroy, Chrissy No D plus Yanni Mamis, Nick Fuentes gets me hard, Mark Ruckalos, Anthony Mamone, Bad Leroy Brown, Lieutenant Dan's third leg, Jamie Breen, Libvitus pronoun variant, a bacon a day keeps the muzzies away.
I mean,
Lab
it is
14.
Marlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Dami Salami, Jacob Nelson, Frisbee board with braces, suck my sticky snot rocket, call her the Iron Dome.
wait, can I just say, have you seen the videos where people walk through Muslim neighborhoods in Europe with dogs?
No.
They're pretty funny. Muslims just go, what am I? They're so scared of dogs. Anyway.
Jack Eisinger, Tom Castana, Assimilation, AC native owned. Straight kid, but Yanni, dirty talking grok made me go pewing. Okay. Gennaro Luna, Murphy's Law, Ladder 14 Frisbee golf champ, meditated in an Asian massage parlor. Now I'm oscillating big.
Drexler.
Catherine Larson, Nick Andrade, Eric Heilig, free sex change. Now I call my mom Donnie. It's a peace sign Frisbee. Just get in the box.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Sorry. Okay. Emerson Singuenza, Hezbollah ham candle. Pee-pee and poo-poo make me caca. Okay. All right. Okay.
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 I guess my 3-year-old joined.
Yeah. All right. Just a few more and then we're done. Leroy's are the true Frisbees. Kanye told me so. Okay. Jacob Wilson, Meatball Monkey, not Swiss ABBA, make me jizz. Connor Donnelly, do-rags are just Leroy lingerie.
Lab 14.
Drexler.
Audrey Montgomery, Mom Donnie's not so estranged Uncle Bin Laden.
Okay.
Justin Muck, Jake Stoper, Mom Donnie's 40 thick trans thieves. Kevin Caraballo, fisted because I like the meat. Okay. Artan, Admiral 125 star, Nate, Aryan kid, so no fumes, but fat, so fumes.
Very funny.
Yep.
Drexler.
Brian J. Baker, Mom Donnie's magic carpet rides into the North Tower.
Lab 14.
Okay. Yeah.
Really good, though. I'll put it on the list.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll put it on the list.
All right.
I liked it.
Mom Donnie's magic carpet rides. Stephen Lordjusen, Screwed and Taco Monkey, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod's on the run.
Yeah.
Tranny point is not gay if she's hot.
It's a fact.
Fact, yeah.
It's a fact.
Brian C. Jerry, reverse Oreo, white on outside, black on inside.
Okay.
Cody Bates, Julio Gonzalez, Tucker Kindred. If I were going to war in Venezuela, I'm bringing a blue chew. They are gorgeous women there. All Day UK, my hemorrhoids have hemorrhoids. It's what it is. Mom Donnie's gimp suit. Trav Cohen, Kyle DeFontes, Mexican DiCaprio, so catch me if you can.
Put him on the list.
On the list.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Contender.
Martin Luther King Jr., which I think we've had.
that.
Yeah.
We've had it. It's a good one.
Yeah. Make no mistake, the beans are bigger than the frank. It's a caricature piece. Okay.
Very good.
Chrissy's long-lost son, Rebecca, kept the kid. There you go. Nicholas Christensen, Josh Clark, Connor Dillon, CC, Marcel Mueller, and last but not least, the BTS killer didn't do it, cuzzy, and only my mom knows I'm gay.
BTS? So I think he did that wrong. It's BTK.
BTK.
Yeah.
Right. What is the BTS killer? He has
Yeah.
BTK. But he wrote S.
Yeah. Is that because we missed something there?
No.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. All right, we got some goodies.
Yeah, so we just have one page left. Should I do one more page? You think we have enough
I
here?
think we have enough.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'll put that here. So that's for later. Okay. So let's do the names. Okay. Mom Donnie's Magic Carpet Rides into the North Tower. Mexican DiCaprio. So catch me if you can.
That's got to be.
Conquistador.
That's another one.
General Custard, victim of a bad red.
That's another good one.
And they call me a fagnet, the way I attract the gays.
Okay, we're going to walk in on that one. It's a good one, but it's walked in.
Fagnet?
Yeah.
Is that, wow, okay, so that was our number one draft pick. So we had one that was
Yeah.
close, but
It's a walked in one. We
Okay.
can't, right?
Yeah, faggot.
You're on the walked in one list, which
Yeah.
we're gonna do at the end of the year.
Conquistador,
Too good to get rid of yet.
still in here.
Yeah,
Mexican DiCaprio, so catch me if you can.
that is sticking around, and that's a contender.
And Mom Donnie's Magic Carpet Rides into the North Tower.
I just wanted you to read it one more time because I enjoy it, but it's going on the walked in one list.
Okay.
But there will be a winner of the walked in one list, and that's going to be a wild one to read.
I mean,
I'm
calling
looking
the
forward to
9/11 planes Mom Donnie's Magic Carpet is kind of insane and insulting and really funny.
It's
Flat
really
14.
funny, and I can't say join Patreon because on Patreon we are going to do the Walked Into One Award. We're compiling Tony is compiling all the Walked Into ones, and we're going to read them all, and we're going to pick a winner.
Mexican DiCaprio, so catch me if you can, or Conquistador.
Two champions right there.
Yeah.
So it's really just a chicken finger, or are we going with the one that has a little bit has a few more backflips? It's just an ollie versus black flip.
So for me, I would go with Conquistador just because it's one word and those are so hard to hit home runs on, but you got to give credit where credit's due, and he did hit a home run with one word.
Yeah, but also he did hit a home run by saying, "Call me the Mexican DiCaprio,
Yeah.
catch me if you can."
I agree with you.
That is something.
Why it's tough. So you're picking Mexican
I'm going with the Mexican.
and I'm Conquistador.
Yeah.
So Jesse
So
and Nick have to get
Got to
involved.
vote it out.
I agree with Conquistador. I just like the way it rolls off the tongue. It's a goodie.
Okay, Nick.
Mike,
Nick, you're the deciding vote.
Yeah, Conquistador.
That's what it is.
It is.
Conquistador
Direct democracy wins again.
wins again. I mean, and that's big of Nick because, I mean, it sounds like Conquistador, which Nick hates.
Yes. Yes.
So, Conquistador, go to historyhyenasisback.com, see your name up in lights. You are the PPW, the pseudo penis of the week on our Patreon. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the fans for all the support. We got some new merch up there at historyhyenasisback.com. And again, a lot of fun happening over at the Patreon. Yannis and I are meeting this week to shoot a lot more content. We're bringing back snowstorms. We're bringing back some of the other bits we do. So a lot of value over there at patreon.com/historyhyenas.
Yeah, we got new leaky roof hats. We got 4 Rome shirts, all brand new merch over at historyhyenaspod.com.
Yeah.